Okay, so I'm getting ready to go event. Look, I'm looking crazy today, but it's okay. I'm about to transform real quick. I got to get a car wash. And then I already got my stuff. So I don't know. We're going to see. But anyway, I'm in the car wash right now. What's up, LA Life Gang? So I am ready to go to this event. Got a hair change, dressed. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. They got me walking in the wilderness. It's a lot of matches. We're here though. A lot of people out here.
First time ever been to an opportunity. We will give you guys samples to try our amazing lemonade tea.
Yeah. Okay.
Please, if you are a rep yourself and respect the guests. All right. So guys, we are all here for an amazing purpose. Where are the guests today? Raise your hand if you are people. So I'm going to go ahead and give it up to this amazing. I'll tell you about that here in just a second. But what I love about him is that he is a relationship connector. Every city we go to, he knows somebody. That's because he understands that relationship.
States in here. This is how it's supposed to be. When we do events, I love the fact that, contributors, we want to come together, we want to network. But once you sign up in TLC, you can't sign nobody else up. We need to get the word out about what we have going on. And I was stuck with me. But we're going to have some fun talking about what this
And so the rest of you have been in more than 30 days. I really wanted to take this time to really give you the philosophy of building a very successful business here in Total Life Change. I would suspect that most of you that got started, you got started because you're looking to build a big business, right? Or you got started because you wanted to add an additional stream of income to your portfolio. Or maybe you got started because you had a great transformation and it made sense to obviously become a distributor so you could share these products with other people, right? So does everybody fall in one of those categories or is it something else?
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I've been in network marketing for 28 years, 5 companies in that 28-year time frame. Prior to that, I was in corporate America as a manager of insurance, Medicaid, Medicare insurance with a group of anesthesiologists. And I was shown this model, and it made sense to me because I like the sound of residual income. And I also like the sound of leverage, meaning that I could do something with a group of people and continue to get paid without me having to do the work over and over, meaning in my corporate career, I had to go do my hours in order to get paid. I couldn't get paid on anybody else's efforts, right? So this industry, my very first company, because I took what I knew in my regular career and I made it transferable to this. So I was one of those people, my very first company, I had success. I earned 6 figures, right, in my very first company. Had earned 6 figures before, the most I earned was $60,000. So I took what I knew that I'd learned in corporate America and transferred it to this, like my customer service skills, understanding the partner, okay? So just small tweaks in how you're talking to people will make a big difference in how you're gonna build a business. Does that make sense so far? So we do something called 30 and 5. 30 and 5. And what 30 and 5 is it's a mechanism for prospecting. You want to get people coming to you, right? And you want to talk to people in such a way where, how many of you are business owners, right? So when you're talking to individuals that you're looking to join your team, that you're looking to hire, right? You have a list of things, whether it's interview questions, whether it's you're looking to see if they're a fit. Same thing here, right? You're looking to see if they're a fit. We're not talking to people saying, oh man, you'll be good in my business, and no. Because the more you're having that conversation, that type of conversation, the more they don't want to be a part of it. Right? So, you know a whole lot of people, you'll be so good for my business, you'll be good at this. People are thinking, okay, you're going to use my resources for your gain. Right? You're not saying that, but that's what they're thinking. So I prospect, right, through what I call 30 and 5. So every day, for 5 days, I send out a message to people, whether it's on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or in my phone. Right? And I am not looking for people to recruit. I am just collecting a decision. So when I am making those contacts, I'm like, okay, I'm just collecting a decision. So I don't have to think about it, judge, oh, well, they do this, so they might not want to do that, and start to get all in my head. Because if the business is good enough for me, it's good enough for everybody I know. Everybody. Okay? At our event this past weekend, I met people that was somebody's insurance agent. I met people that was somebody's tax consultant. I met people that were, just different backgrounds. So guess what? When they invited their people to come last night, they invited everybody. And so sometimes we think about what, who, and all of that, because we don't know what people have going on. We don't know if they need more money or they need more time. We don't know if they just want a community to belong to. We don't know if they just want some more fun, right? We don't know if they want to be a part of what we do in our faith group. We don't know. So we cannot judge anybody. This organization has grown in 9 weeks to over 1,500 people. Wow. Okay. We're not playing. And so the thing that I want you to think about is how many of those people are from you. Right? So when you have people that are already doing great at their careers, whatever it is that you want to do, okay? So the first thing, I just want you to switch your mindset on the kind of business that you have, okay? That this is when I am sitting down talking to somebody, I'm already saying, you know what, we're cutting $1 million deal right here. Because I know what the potential is, because I've experienced it, okay? So the 30 and 5, it sounds like a lot, but if you do it consistently, you start to fill your pipeline. And every day that whether you're saying, you know what, I'm super busy, I'm gonna just work this business 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. Maybe you have a full-time career and you don't have a lot of time. But I just want to charge you with over the next 30 days, okay? Over the next 30 days, that you decide how much time you have over a week, right? Is it 2 hours a day? Is it 3 hours a day? Whatever that time is, but you consistently work your business in that time frame that you gave yourself, okay? And the people that do that are gonna see extreme results. And so all we do is send out a message. People are watching your stories anyway. They're watching your posts, they're liking your posts. So I deliberately put at least 3 pieces of something on my story every day. Right? Every day. And sometimes I may not have too much going on. I'll go to one of my fellow business partners, I look at what they have, and I'll just pull it and put it on my page too.
Right.
This weekend, there's so much stuff out there that happened from this weekend. I was there, Drake was there, Andrea was there, Latasha was there, several people that may be a part of your lineage was there, right? And so, you can just pull from your fellow business partners. So you guys understand what I'm saying? And even how many of you use the products every day? Right? So if you're using the products, just do a quick story.
Right.
Taking your products, right? If you are sharing with people or talking to someone, just turn your camera on, right? So your story has to have 3 to 4 pieces in there so people have something to watch. Because if you're sending them a message and your social media is dry, then they're like, they don't have nothing going on. Okay? So the whole purpose is everything lines up with everything else. Okay? People are going to come to this company. Everybody's coming back. They are looking to see who they're going to come back with. Right? I was just talking, tell me your name one more time. Kisioma. She was watching. She saw me come back. She saw Drake come back. She's like, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? So now she shopped for sponsors. And I don't know how Drake ended up with her instead of me. But she was looking, and so that's the deal. Now Drake is really good on social media. He really he's better than I am with social media. I'm just getting into it because I'm at a different age bracket than
Come on,
so while he's good on social media, I'm a phone girl. I pick up the phone and I talk to people because I do this full time, right? So my point in sharing that is that she was looking. So she said, "Oh man, people coming back. Where do I go?" And so she reached out, to who did you?
Daryl reached out to me.
Daryl reached out to her. He was probably one of her 30 and 5. Yeah. Latasha Williams, that was here in the pink, she was one of my 30 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are people that's going to join you because you reached out to them and just sent them a message. And all I do is copy and paste. It takes me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But because I shared this on the training today. Was any of you on the Saturday morning training? Okay, so the rest of y'all don't get a train. So look at your phone. I want you to look up the definition of future. F-U-T.
Okay, so the time or period of time following the moment of speaking or writing.
Okay, stop right there. So your future is the time or period of time following the moment you speak or write. So if you're not speaking and if you're not writing, then maybe your future isn't what you want it to be.
That's good.
Right? The time or period of time following the moment you speak or write. So the reason I do 30 and 5 and I write the names because my future depends on what I speak and write. So that's why everywhere I go, I win. Because I'm following the principle. Not to mention that God says, write the vision, make it come on.
Come on, amen.
Yes, ma'am.
So sometimes it's a small tweak in following the principle.
Right.
Not just in this business, just in life. Right? You want the best man? You want the best woman? Right? You want the best relationship, the best family? Speak it and write it.
Amen.
That's your future. Period. So my process is simple. I fast. And so I
In the Chateau Charade. I need to take a picture of her.
I know that's right.
It's winning like something. When God closes one door, he opens another door. And that door is a lot of times greater than what you thought you may have lost. But I knew for sure that I didn't lose anything. I knew he had something in store for me. And this is inspiring, okay? This is inspiring. I am at a mansion of a well-known person that I used to watch. And she is holding a business event here. She's actually a part of the business as well. And I am just so thankful. Shout out to my business partner, Juju, for inviting me. I am truly appreciative. I needed to be in this room, especially the week I had.
Right? She was one person that invited people and 7 people showed up. And she doesn't live here. She lives in Orlando, Florida, right? And everybody that came is from Atlanta. So people that let's go. But in all seriousness, we want to be the type of team and type of organization that win and win big. And with each and every one of you, with all of your skill and all of your talent and all of your resources, meaning people, and learning how to do this and following the system, we don't have to worry about nothing. All we have to do is worry about the system. And what is the system? The team learned it today. And if we get systematized, we're gonna grow like it's going out of style, right? I always use Chick-fil-A. I don't care what you say, they say my pleasure.
That's right.
Right? They move you quickly through the line because they have a system. Right? So Drake and I, we're excited. We're excited to be a part of what's happening. We're excited for you. And we know that, yes, with the system.
And we out. And we out. All right, so the event was amazing. A lot of knowledge was gained and learned, and definitely was just appreciative to be able to be here at this amazing event. And just like I'm a part of this business, you have the opportunity to be a part of this business as well. All you gotta do is click the link in the bio. God said, I'll let you through that new door. You ain't going back out. I said, okay, God. Nah, but for real, that is what I was getting. But I couldn't get out the gate, so I had to go back and see who could let me out. So I had to go back in and ask for permission to leave, you know, because God said, you got to have permission. And I said, well, God, if you want me to stay, I'm going to stay.
All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, so I'm out. Yeah, so look, I'm back home. And why am I at the freaking grocery store with my kids? I'm tired. I'm ready to go home and go to sleep after that event. But it was so amazing to be there. So many gems was dropped, and I received all of them. I was like, nom, 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 nom. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all when we get in here. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, get a cord, y'all. Do not go back to the store anymore. What time is it? They about to close. No, they don't. Yeah, they do. Check. You know, it says 10. Look, something that I loved about being at this business event is that it was hungry people, it was eager people, it was successful people, multi-millionaires, and they were not afraid to share their success. They were not afraid to say, hey, this is what I did, you can do it too. And what I love most importantly about it is when we talked about wins, everybody clapped, and it was a room full of melanated people, okay? And they were clapping for each other. See, that's something that a lot of us sometimes don't do. You know, we look at somebody, we see the greatness in them, and sometimes you don't want to clap for them. I ain't gonna say it's me, because I love clapping for people, but I'm just speaking of the people, you know, this of the minority society, and they don't like clapping. But in that room, there was no holding back clapping. And what I looked at and I said, I was like, dang, I wonder why families can't do this. Because you hear about a lot of people saying, oh, my family don't ever, you know, support me, you know, with my business. Or I tell them I want to, they don't support me. And so what I came to the conclusion is, it's not going to be your family that's going to support you. You're going to have to get out on your own and find your tribe. Find like-minded people like you. You're also going to have to change your environment. You got friends, they don't really have too much going on. All they want to do is party, party, party. And that's all they live their life off of. But they're not inviting you to any entrepreneur events, any business events. They're not saying, hey, I got this idea how we can make money together. Let's do it. And if you're not around people that are able to help motivate you, inspire you, or y'all elevate together, what is the friendship for? Now, I understand every friendship can't have a entrepreneur friendship. Every friendship can't have that. But you also have to learn how to limit yourself from those who are not trying to better themselves, especially if you are. If you want to be a billionaire, you have to picture yourself in a place full of billionaires and millionaires. And today I was in a room bumping elbows, okay? I was absorbing everything that was being shared, okay? Because first of all, it was a invite, so I didn't have to pay for anything. And then when I got there, they asked me for my name, and they didn't have it. And they said, who are you with? I say, Juju. They said, oh, that's how you had to say. You with Juju? Oh, you Juju people. Oh, girl, that's how you had to say. Open up the doors. It's like they parted the Red Sea. I'm just saying. It's like, they said, oh, you with Juju? We got the Red Sea open. Go ahead. You have access to wherever you want to go. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. Okay? I was like, wow, everywhere I went. Oh, you with Juju? That's how you had to say. You Juju people. And everybody treated me with the utmost respect. Shout out to Derek Drake. I think his name is Derek Drake. When I got downstairs to the event, the first person that greeted me was him. He said, hey, how are you? Thanks for coming. Right now, we're just having, what was it, like an intermediate session? But we were about to get ready to start class. He was like, who are you with? I said, Juju. Oh, okay, you with Juju. Well, you with such and such. They're going to take care of you. He was like, are you a, what did he say? Did she invite you as a guest or are you already with the company? I said, oh, no, I'm a life changer. I'm with the company. Oh, okay. So he was like, you're going to be with this young lady. And then he named, you know, another lady. He was like, she's going to be training y'all. You know, she's made about 15 million with the company. Actually, she's made $1 billion. Okay. But it was 15 million. And she going to be teaching out of that. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. He was like, you can have drinks, whatever it is you want. I was like, I don't drink, but I get some water. He was like, that's fine. So anyway, it just made me feel real comfortable. You know how sometimes you go to like mixers, you really don't know nobody, people act funny. No, then not only that, let me give a shout out to this too. Juju had her team there and made sure that they looked out for me, helped me with parking, you know, came over, conversated. It was a vibe, okay? You had to be there. And you have this opportunity, okay? Because I'm looking to build my tribe, all right? And if you are someone who is motivated, okay, you are ready, you're inspired, you're a go-getter, you're a hustler, I want you to be a part of my team, all right? So we can show up at events like that and make our presence. And then you will be able to do the same thing for someone else, okay? You can be a distributor, okay? Start your business today. Start it today. Stop waiting. I know it's a lot of people that's about to be unemployed. 7,000 IRS workers have been laid off. Okay, this is a way for you to make some money. You can set your own schedule. You can have your own time to do as you want and go to more events. There's another event going on next month, and I would love to invite you to come out and be my guest so that you can sit in a room full of multi-millionaires, billionaires, and absorb the same knowledge that I got. All you got to do is click that link down below and tap in with me. All right. If you want more information, I'm also drop my number so you can give me a call and we can talk about it and I can get you on my list for the next event. All right. God bless. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it.